Just before the ballast mine on the Yarsdale Railway, there is a small bridge, and next to it is a cave. It had stood there way before there were any railways on the island of Sodor. Most people call it the Pit. One cold and windy day, Rex, Bert, Mike, Jock, Frank and Eddie were in the sheds. Brr, it's a rough old day. It's a good thing you guys have fireboxes to keep you warm.
I agree.
I'm glad that I'm not going out in this cold weather. Just then, Jock's driver and fireman arrived. Come on, Jock! We have to take some trucks to the mines. They need to be loaded with ballast that is needed to be taken to the Shine-Time branch line. Bother! I was looking forward to staying out of the cold.
Well, at least there isn't any passengers today. Well, at the moment, at least. Who want to stand in the cold?
No, don't jinx it.
Okay. Sorry, Mike.
Lucky you. I have to collect ballast for Donald and Douglas's ballast trains today. And Jock trundled away to collect the trucks. Look on the bright side, at least once this job is finished, I can go back to the sheds and spend the rest of the day out in the cold. Jock was passing the bridge near the pit when... Help. Who said that? Are you a ghost? Jock looked around. He couldn't see where it was coming from. I must be hearing things. And besides, Doc told me about the fact that Freddie had a similar thing from what he thought was the building that had the ability to speak.
What's up, Jock? You haven't said hello.
While I was passing the pit, I thought I could hear a voice. When I looked around, I couldn't find where the voice came from.
Was it a ghost?
No idea, although I thought it was.
I mean, come on, who knows? You know, it could be a creature that lives there.
What?
Have you ever heard of the engine-eating monster?
I don't think so.
Huh. Well, I'll tell you. A long time ago, before we came here, a little engine was helping to build the railway. He was on his way home when he saw a giant hand coming out of the pit to eat him. He was so frightened that he ran away as fast as he could through the fog.
So then what happened to him?
No one knows. Some say the engine was eaten by the monster, or he ran away so fast that he didn't look where he was going and derailed, and most likely died in some crash or painful injury, I think.
Huh. What rubbish. There aren't any other engines that came before us aside from the Blister Twins.
Rex knew that Mike made the story up, while Jock was unsure as to whether he did hear a voice or not. That evening, Frank was taking the workmen home. He was just on his way back to the shed when he heard the same voice that Jock heard. Help.
Who said that? Mike, this better not be another one of your tricks.
No one replied. I've been stranded here for years and nobody has arrived. Please send help.
If that isn't someone playing a joke on me, then there really is an engine-eating monster. So you've heard that voice too? I did! I'm convinced that the pits are haunted by the engine-eating monster! Huh. Don't tell me you believe in Mike's story too.
Just then, the small controller arrived. Mike, I want you to collect some ballast trucks from the mines today.
Yes, sir.
And Mike puffed away to collect his trucks. Mike soon arrived at the mines and got to work shunting the trucks in order. He was soon done arranging them and started off. However, as he was passing the pit, he heard the voice. Help.
Huh? What was that? Huh. Hold on. Now get yourself together, Mike. It was probably the wind. Or, maybe a cat died or something. You never know in this economy.
Please send help.
Oh no! Maybe it really is the engine-eating monster!
Wait, come back! I'm not a monster! Mike was so frightened that he ran off as fast as he could. He didn't stop until he arrived at the green. Sigrid was there. What's wrong, Mike? You look as white as a sheet.
Well, to put it simply, Jock told me he heard a voice at the pit, so I told him there was an engine-eating monster that lives there. And Rex didn't believe it at first, and as I was leaving the quarry with my trucks, I actually heard it, and I was so scared that I ran off like the wind, at a speed the gods would envy. I mean, come on, look at me, I'm gorgeous. And I do not have an overinflated self-esteem. It's at a healthy level.
I'm going up there shortly, so I'll have a look. I did hear a similar thing with Duncan and Ivor Hugh when he thought he heard the voice of the Smokebox's engine. Sigrid soon arrived at the mine and the driver had a look. I found who the voice was. Who? It was one of the engines that worked at the mine at Casneau and back during the days of the Mid-Sodor Railway. Her name is Marie. So, how did she end up there? Well, in December of 1946, when the mines flooded after Stanley broke down, both she and Bertram had to evacuate most of the workmen from the mine. Bertram was able to get them out safely, but some weren't so lucky. As for Marie, on the other hand, a rocket fell onto the tracks right after Bertram left. And after the Mid-Sodor Railway closed because of it, and Stanley was sent away to be scrapped, she was left there and was forgotten. But how are we going to let her out? I'll call for Butch. Sue and Butch arrived to help pull Marie out of the pit. It's great to finally be out of that cave. I haven't seen the light of day for a long time. You must have been very cold. I know. That cave was really uncomfortable. Don't worry, I've telephoned the Fin controller and she'll be happy to have you restored. Sigrid soon told Mike about it. When Sigrid and Mike told the other engines about it, they were amazed.
So, it wasn't an engine-eating monster after all?
Nope. It was another engine that was put in there after the Mid-Sodor Railway closed. I guess I let my little story get the better of me.
Well, wait until Duke hears about this.
Marie, I thought we would never see you again.
You three know each other?
Yes, Luke. She used to work at the mines at Casney Howen on the Mid-Sodor Railway. She was also brought here to help Rusty with his maintenance duties as well. I think we will be good friends here.
Indeed. Welcome to the Scarloy Railway, Mary.